little boss babes and bosses out there. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how to increase your hourly rate in freelancing. If you want to know how to do that, just keep on watching. So basically, this is not a tutorial, but I really want you to grab pen and paper so that you can write all the tips and pieces of advice na maibibigay ko sa inyo. If you are already watching my videos, yung mga previous videos, I've shared there a couple of times na I started a very low rate before as a virtual assistant and nag-start ako ng $2 per hour. And now, I'm happy to say na at least $30 per hour na ako ngayon, and I'm getting projects na as a project manager or as a digital marketing manager. And yeah, I'm going to give you tips kung paano ako nag-increase from $2 to $20 to $30. So the first tip that I'm going to share with you guys is something that is very obvious, which is to pitch yourself to premium clients. You are going to introduce yourself, or maybe you are going to apply or bid to a project na mai-introduce mo yung self mo sa premium clients. So when I say naman premium clients, ito yung mga clients na willing mag-pay ng malalaki just to get the quality of service that they want. Maybe you are asking how to know, Sui, if that client is premium, willing siya mag-pay ng malaki. First way, tingnan mo yung background niya sa internet. If yes, CEO, or malaki yung ranggo niya, yung mga ganun. If yes, maganda yung website niya. If yes, meron siyang social media. Like, malaki na silang team, malaki na sila na company. It's not hard anymore to get premium rates from those companies or from those brands. Second way, kita nyo yung prospective client nyo sa Upwork or sa mga third-party platforms. Yung makikita yung transaction nila sa mga na-hire nila ng mga previous freelancer. You can check out kung magkano yung binabayad nila sa mga previous freelancers nila na-hire. If nakita mo na malaki yung binabayad nila sa mga previous freelancers nila, then that is a premium client. Pero kung nakikita mo na mga nasa around mga $5 lang din, nasa around $2 lang din, then that is not something that you want to pitch yourself. Kasi mababa yung mga kuha niya sa mga freelancers niya. So the second tip that I'm going to share with you guys is to position yourself as an expert to the position that they need. What do I mean by that? This is just an example. Sa job description na makikita mo, they need someone who can help them to build a website. Pero ikaw, nag-apply ka, and sinabi mo na expert ka sa social media, sa email marketing, sa lead generation. Those are the things that they don't need as of the moment. They need someone who can help sa pag-build ng website nila. Before you are going to pitch to a premium client, make sure kung ano yung gusto nila. And most of the time naman, nilalagay yan talaga sa job description. That's why you should always read the job description. Kung kailangan nila ng web designer and you are a web designer, then go for it. Pitch to that client. If need nila social media manager, don't say that you are a web designer. Say that you are a social media manager and you know what you are doing. The third tip is to don't just tell them, show them. Ang ibig sabihin ko niyan is that don't just tell them na kaya ko tong gawin. Don't tell them something that you can show them. Tayo mga tao, we are more on visual. Pag nakita natin, mas nagbe-believe tayo rather than sinasabi mo lang na, kaya ko yung gawin sa kumpanya mo. If you can show proof and you can show your process and how to get that result, then that would be really an edge to you. You will really stand out talaga sa lahat ng mga applicants if you can do that. Ito talaga yung the best tip of all. Show them the process. Like, create kahit simple visual lang sa Canva para easier siya gawin. The step-by-step process on how you are going to get the result that they want. Let's say, circle lang. That's the first step. Tapos arrow. Tapos another circle. That's step 2. Tapos mga little explanations sa baba. Be so visual. And make it so simple na hindi siya complicated tignan. And then after showing them the step-by-step process or maybe the method that you are going to use to get that result that they want, then show them the sample result. And I would really say it will really give you big chance na ikaw ang makakuha ng project. So for the fourth tip, accept projects kahit you feel like you are still not qualified or not yet fit to do it. Okay, not yet ha. Like, not yet. I would really say no, na ginagawa ko yan every single time na I want to increase na naman my rate. Like for example, meron akong kukuning project. 80% I already know what to do sa project na yan. Pero yung 20%, parang, so. I'm not sure if I can really do that. Something like that. You really have to push yourself yourself to get projects na you are not so comfortable completely. Dapat meron kang hesitation, content, hindi ko masyadong alam yung part na yan But let's just see. Once matanggap ka, dyan pa yung time na you are going to figure out things kung paano siya gawin. Yes, it's scary na alam mo na merong part ka na hindi ka sure if you can really do it or not, no? Pero, guys, I would really say everything is already on the internet na, and you can research everything on Google and YouTube and other sites pa. I would really encourage you to get projects na uncomfortable ka and then lakihan mo yung rate mo. Once mapatunayan mo sa self mo na kaya mo pala yun, na yun yung mga bagay na you thought hindi mo kaya or hindi mo alam gawin, pero nagawa mo, na kaya mo, lumalaki yung comfort zone mo. You are expanding, you are growing, and at the same time, your sahod or your income is lumalaki din. So you are not just growing as a person, your financial aspect din is lumalaki. So the next time you are going to get projects again, do that same rule. That's really a win-win. So the last step is to do the inner work. So what I mean by inner work, I would say, no, it involves improving your self-confidence. Like, yes, if you know your self-worth and you are so confident that you should get what you deserve, then everything will change. And the second thing to the inner work that you need to do is to be grateful. To be grateful for all the things that you have. Kasi it will attract talaga beautiful things around you. Kasi pag sobrang negative ka na feeling mo the world is turning back on you, ganyan talaga yung mangyayari. Like parang ang life mo talaga is miserable. But if you will shift your mind and just see the positive ones, focus more on the positive things, then a lot of positive things will also happen to you. And the third thing for the inner work is that you should not feel that you're lacking. Because once you feel that you are lacking, magiging parang there's really always a scarcity in your life. So you should always feel abundant. You should always feel na you already have enough. Kung ano yung need mo ngayon, meron ka na ngayon yan. Always think and always shift yourself. If you think na I'm not good enough for this project, yung mga ganun. If you always think like that, then it will really manifest to you. Kung ano yung always na sinasabi mo na hindi kasi ako magaling kaya hindi ako natanggap, magmamanifest talaga yun, hindi ka talaga matatanggap. Always observe what you are telling to yourself and what you are thinking, and be more confident in all that you do. If you don't know how to be confident, there are a lot of self-help books, podcasts na pwede nyong mapakinggan, or mga YouTube videos, mga self-development, self-help kind of content. Marami yan sa YouTube and I always watch those videos din, mga podcasts din I always listen. Parang it will help you motivate yourself. Feeling mo you are not enough, feeling mo hindi ka ganun ka smart para i-hire yung mga ganun. Maraming books na makakapag-realize sa'yo that you are enough and you can do all the things that you want as long as you will really go for it and you will work for it. I hope that everything that I have said makes sense to you, no? All the tips that I have said to you, like the other 4, it's just nothing if you don't have self-confidence, if you are not grateful for all the things that you have right now, if you feel lacking, it will not invite more positive things into your life. So, yeah. And plus a bonus tip, do affirmation daily. Yes, affirmation is a very powerful thing that you can do every single day. So yeah, hope you enjoy this kind of video and let me know what are the other content or what are the other topics that you would like me to do. And yeah, hope to see you guys on my next one. Bye!